Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Youth for Human Rights International Meeting with none other than Mr. and Mrs. Sanjeev Kulkarni on the occasion of a happy Parents' Day. Is what we wish that each and every parent all across the world can come together and stand up for this beautiful young couple called Mr. and Mrs. Kulkarni, who we just met recently. And one thing that's so great about a parent is when we say the shloka, Asatoma Sadagamaya, Tamasoma Jyoti Gamaya, Mrutyuma Amrutam Gamaya. Astoma Jyoti Gamaya is when we talk from getting our lives from darkness to light. Tamasoma Jyoti Gamaya, Mrutyuma Amrutam Gamaya is when we are getting one from death to life. And who could do this better is none other than people who have donated their own organs, their own life to give another person a life, a chance, a moment of glory to be born again. And yes, this is the forum where we get together people from the Youth for Human Rights International to know this fantastic couple called Mr. and Mrs. Kulkarni. Over to you, Mr. Kulkarni.
Thank you. Myself, Sanjeev Kulkarni. I'm a founder chairman of Sri Venkatesh Trust. And I'm a proud father of Mr. Parth Kulkarni, who is an energetic boy of 24 years.
Over to you, Ms. Kulkarni.
Yes. Hello, everybody. I am Jayalakshmi Kulkarni. I am also the member of the foundation that my husband has made, and I'm a teacher by profession. And of course, we are proud parents of a 24-year-old son called Parth. And of course, we
I
have a cat also.
that you'll have a beautiful person cat. It's so
Cat, yes,
cute.
we have a cat. We have a cat.
Hello to the cat also.
Cat also, yes.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So that's the beautiful family that we are going to be conversing on. Over to the first part is the Asatoma Sadagamaya. Mr. Kulkarni, how was it when you came to know you're going to be dying?
Yes.
The point of
3 years.
truth, you have faced the best things in life to be what you want to be, and then suddenly you get a report saying that now it's going to be all over.
Yes. Around 3-4 years before, I was suffering a lot, and I was, feeling that I am going to die because gradually my health was deteriorating. And when we went to doctors have said that your both kidneys are not working properly. And we got some treatments, but it couldn't help us. And lastly, doctors suggested us to go bypass surgery of kidney. So we had a kidney transplant 2 years before in the month of June 2018, 19. And since 2 years, really we have come up, strong. Now I'm okay, I'm healthy, and I'm back to normal. This is all because of my wife, who was a donor to who is a donor to me. She has donated her kidney to me, and really, uh, I have survived because of her. And during that time, I have felt that as if I am going to die, and what if I, again become alive? Then what should I do? So it was a thought. Then I thought I should do something for the society. Though I was doing for the society, but it was very minimal. So we started our trust, and we have converted that trust into NGO, and we have been giving education to poor people, education to needy people, as well as we are catering to other social activities through our Sri Venkatesh Trust.
That's
And
really nice.
yeah, and how I survived, really thanks to my wife Jaya, Jayalakshmi, her name is. We can ask her to her.
That's really very nice to, share that moment of truth. And yes, Jaya, I'm sure this truth must have killed you 1,000 times to know that, oh my goodness, something is going to happen. What can I
Yeah.
do? So can
Yes,
you tell us about
actually,
that
yeah,
moment?
yeah, definitely. Actually, it was like I was when the doctor told that there is no other alternative but going for a kidney transplant. Uh, then we registered for kidney donation, and but still, the hope of getting a kidney was very remote. They said that your lot waiting list is there, and then discreetly, without anybody's knowledge, I started doing a lot of research work as to who all can be donors. So with God's grace, I can say that we have the same blood group, and then I am not suffering from diabetes or blood pressure or any such kind of problems. So I'm perfectly healthy. So that was the decision when I took, without even consulting him, that I will be giving the kidney, because it was like, I was groping in the dark, and there was no solution, and I was seeing him going away from me every minute. And I was a strong person like him, who is a total teetotaler, doesn't have any vices, or we are pure vegetarians. It's traditional Brahmin family, so there's no kind of reason for this disease that he had. And so I felt it was like, a sort of punishment given for no mistake of his. And suddenly, there was a light I could see on the other side, and I said, no, if I can give the kidney and save his life, God help me. And then I spoke to the doctor, and the doctor was very happy about it and supported my decision. My entire family supported my decision, and every test that I underwent were very good and excellent, and it worked for us. And that's how I was able to save his life. I should thank my family also for the same, because they supported me. And of course, I was uh, I was not scared for my life actually, because I knew that we are going to sail through this. But in the process, I did realize that you can save a person's life. There are people around the world who have done this before also, and they have saved lives without anything in return. So what I did was just, giving and trying to save him so that he has a better life. And if people can do this, they should go for it. That's all
It's
I
so
can
wonderful
say.
because today in the COVID environment, people's families are becoming dysfunctional more and more. Here it was a dysfunction of an organ, and
Yes.
yet it brought a dysfunctional family to be fully functional. So just imagine what human rights can actually do, to the whole world. When, two people get together to know that, yes, in good times, in bad times, we are going to stand together. The rates of divorce that is going down, the right to marriage that is being affected day in and day out. Today's situation, you guys stand up as heroes. So hats off to this fantastic combination of Jaya, Sanjeev, which actually means Sanjeevan. And right,
Yeah.
Sanjeevan means the way we bring out that jadi booty, you cross against, the seven mountains and seven rivers to, get that heart of the prince. But here we are getting the heart of the kidney. So it was wonderful talking to you. It was a pleasure to know that y'all are the inspiration to the Youth for Human Rights International, panning over 192 countries. With your foundation, Sri Venkatesh, we know that people, please donate for this fantastic cause, that anything that we can do to save lives, whether it's a good word, whether it's a good thought, or whether it is a good deed, we all can stand together to make the world human right friendly. I'd really thank the Prince of Persia, Tiger, for being with us, your dashing young son for being with you. He was, I think, by your bedside all the time when
Yeah.
you were in the
Yes.
hospital.
Yes.
It is people coming together. Today's social distancing is, creating a barrier in the relationship. But, you all have broken down that barrier, overcome that situation. So, three cheers to the Kulkarni family. Hip hip,
Hooray.
hip hip,
Hooray.
hip hip.
Hooray.
And love to see you all over again over another session. And thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, keep watching, keep trying, and keep loving one another. Let's make the planet youth for human right friendly. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ma'am. It is our pleasure.